And welcome to another video review from the G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra line. This time we have the very hard to find Troop Builder Alley Viper, which was originally released in different colors with the 7-pack on the Defense of Cobra Island. So as you can see, it comes with a lot of gear, battle mask, a big shield. It's got like a submachine gun, like a harpoon gun, different helmet, gas mask, a lot of accessories, a lot of cool stuff. We're gonna go ahead and open them up and show them to you. But there he is in his package. And I was working on the lighting. Let me know your feedback on that. The lighting on the other ones I noticed was a little low. Added a couple extra lamps. So let me know what you guys think of that in the comments, or if there's anything else you'd like to see. Now this is him without all of his gear. I removed his gear so you can see what he looks like there. A lot of detailing on the mold. He's got a lot of paint detail. Really quite nice for something that's a regular retail release. I'm impressed with it. The head mold looks similar to a beachhead or a firefly, but you'll notice it does have a little bit of a point to it, so it is a little bit different. As you can see in the background right there, it's got a little bit of point to it, so he does have his own unique likeness. And there you can get an idea of all his gear. He's got his vest, which is removable, his submachine gun, which is really nice, got a scope on it and really long clip, and a pistol grip at the end so he can dual wield. Not dual wield, you know what I mean, hold it with both hands. Dual wield obviously would mean hold two weapons at once, which you can also do. He's got a gas mask, he's got the helmet, which is kind of like a welder's helmet, to best explain it to you. It flips down, it's the standard Alley Viper helmet. And he also has some like little goggles, some night vision, I don't know. This slips on over his head. None of these are head swap pieces. They all go on over his existing head. He's got a nice shield here for combat. He's got a little backpack. Not any paint on it. Would have liked to see some paint, but honestly, this figure is so cool. You're not going to give a crap about the backpack, to be honest with you. He's got a baton. Throw the beat down if he loses his weapons. He's got this here harpoon gun like the other Alley Viper came with. He's got a little bit more stuff than came with the 7-pack version. He's got a couple of little mini knives which store on him very neat way. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so about those little knives, there's the first one right here. This is so cool. I've never seen this on a Joe. It actually slides right into his arm right there. You missed that. Slides right above his hand, right on a sheath on his arm. Reach over and grab it with his other hand, etc. Very cool. The other one, let's go somewhere else, which I'll show you in a second. And let's gear him up. He lost his head. Oh snap. Yeah, stupid joke, I know. The reason you have to take his head off is because this when the vests only open on one side, you got to kind of put his arms up, slide that piece through there, yeah, through the head hole. Just kind of work it, and then once you get your piece in that place, snap that in and bring his arms down now. Hope that was in the shot. Kind of lost track of where I was there, but anyway, you got to remove his head to put his vest on. So there he is with his vest. Okay, now I'm going to show you that other little knife, which you can see right here. He has a grenade. He has a lot of molded in details, painted pockets. Just, I mean, he to me is the best of the Pursuit of Cobra line, Wave 1, hands down, unless you're counting the Chase Cobra Commander. But he's got the ammo packs, he's got all this stuff, a lot of detail, a lot of painted detail. It just came out really well, and I just absolutely can't say enough about this guy. If you see one of these guys at retail, you're going to have to be checking your Walmarts and Targets at 7 or 8 in the morning when they open, because you guys are hunting these down like mad. I had to go to about 5 different Targets to get this guy, and I got him at 8 in the morning, right when the doors open. So that's that. But anyways, onto this knife. This knife here goes into this sheath right here on his chest. which is really cool. He loses this one in battle or something, boom, he's got another one. I mean, they just really arm this guy to the teeth. And I'm going to go ahead and show you his various head alterations he can do now. I'm going to show you the basic other ones before his standard one. It has a gas mask, which looks just like the one from Pit Commando from Rise of Cobra. Again, I was saying Revenge of Cobra before in my other videos. It's an okay movie as an action movie. Not one of my favorite movies in the Joe-verse, though, just because of the storyline. But that's a whole nother subject for another time. So, anyways, you have his gas mask. And then you have this piece here, which is new to this release. It was not on the 7-pack one. Kind of like just a little hood with goggles. Gives him kind of a neat look, which also matches his profile picture right here. And I believe if you can tilt this, I don't know if you can tilt this up. Yeah, you can tilt it up and kind of wear it on him like that so he can rise it up. Just see that a little closer. And then just pop this down and that pops up. But the one I have him on display with is his welding mask, I like to call it. He's got a flip down battle mask, you know, shows through there, and then bam, nothing can hurt him. And I believe, at least in my opinion, he's got some kind of heads up display in there and some kind of radar going on. At least that's how I view it. So anyway, on to the rest of the gear. It's got a baton, pretty standard. You can hold a baton, beat down people with it. Yeah. This is like the standard weapon for the Alley Viper. The one that looks like it's got a harpoon on it. Not sure what it's called. Again, if I'm missing something or wrong, feel free to post and correct me. I do not mind. Constructive criticism is well taken. So there he can hold that. And again, with this figure, as the rest of them, standard range of motion, in and out, up and down, swivels on the arms, wrists, and stuff like that. So you hold that weapon. And then he's got this submachine gun here, which is a really cool weapon. I know my hands are in the way. I'm trying to get him out. And get him to get a good pose with this. He can hold these in both hands. And, you know, basically, this guy's ready for anything. I mean, he's a real Cobra soldier. So let's kind of bring it. Now, this harpoon weapon I kind of ditch in favor of this one. There is a nice one that Marauder John has. I'm not going to use in this video because I don't want people to get confused, but Marauders has a really nice one that he can use. And okay, so like I was going to say, you can slip his other hand onto this pistol grip in the front and give him that. So now you've got him dual wield. There I go again with the dual wield, showing some light, holding it with both hands. That's something these Pursuit of Cobras line is doing much better with, is the dual wielding. Very cool, very cool. And then pretty much you just have his backpack to attach, which obviously just plops right on there. It doesn't really store anything that I can see. It does have a peg there for something. His guns don't have any pegs to hold on to, so I don't know if maybe you could. No. Okay, well, it looks like it, but it doesn't, so that's that. And none of this other stuff goes on here, so we're just going to toss that in a parts bag. This is one of those figures where I don't mind him having a parts bag. As you know, that's one of my pet peeves, is being able to store all their gear. But when you're you got a guy like an Alley Viper, man, he has so much stuff that a better backpack would have been nice. His hand just kind of popped out there, pops right back in, and that's not a flaw. That's designed so that you don't break your figure. And then you kind of turn his hand, there goes a figure of mine off onto the ground. Kind of hold it up like that with his hand cupped underneath on his shield like that is kind of the best way I would describe it. Then you can go ahead and pose him from there. And you can kind of go sideways on you, gangster style. Clamp down, ready. Once again, thanks for watching. There's your sneak peek of who the next figure in this line might be.